Estás escuchando The
All
Bad
right, all
Guy
right. So,
Show.
yo, what's up? What's up? It's D'shon El Villano aquí. We doing a Zoom interview today. Dagr8fm Latino.com, WQRXDB, Dagr8fm Latina. That's right, man. This is the Bad Guy Show here, D'shon El Villano, and I got a very special guest today in the house, DJ Gemini. How you doing, brother? Pew 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 pew.
Yeah. What's up, man? How you guys doing, man? What's up, Viano? How
Yo,
you doing,
man,
man?
pretty good, man. Thank you for coming through today. Let everybody know where you coming from right now.
Yo, I'm out of Dayton, Ohio. Actually, out shit, man. I live in a suburb called Kettering, man, and
Okay.
I've lived out here for gosh, I was in the military for a while, but so I came back home in about 2001, and man, I've been here ever since, man. Lived out in Kettering, with the fam, man, just raising the fam out here, just chilling, bro, living life.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And it's crazy because the reason that I came to know about you was because of somebody else here in Miami, the homie H,
Oh man, yeah,
from Vice City Cipher.
yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw on his IG that you guys had connected, and I that it's just like the thing about the movement is that you see things, and it's like, if it's accessible, you try to be part of it as well. You know what I mean?
Yep, yep,
So I definitely saw that, and I was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna reach out too, because hey, this is what it's all about. You know what I mean? It's all
yeah, man.
about
It is.
getting to know talent, and making this hip hop thing grow. I mean, grow in the sense of, like, yeah, it's everywhere, but I mean, at the same time, it's like grow within certain circles.
Of course.
So
Yep,
so
yep.
definitely touching base with you, and it's not that you're Latino, you're not a Latino, but you're a collaborator. You know what I'm saying? You're collaborating with Latinos. Hip hop has from the beginning been correct collaborating with Latinos, so we're all one. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Yeah.
Yo,
Started off in the islands, really, man.
well, that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, tell me a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Tell me a little bit about you, where you come from, where if you're not from the if your family's not from originally from the United States, where do you come from?
So, I'm not originally from Ohio. I grew up on the East Coast, man.
Okay.
I was born in Pennsylvania. Then we moved to Philadelphia for a little bit. My brother, he was born in Philly, and we lived there up until like I was about in third grade or something like that. Then we moved upstate New York in Rochester, and that's where
Nice.
like I really like was raised at and grew up at everything like that.
Is
And we
that is
lived there
that
for a while.
is that where
Go
you
ahead.
is that where you found yourself, like, falling in love with hip hop while you were in
Oh
Rochester?
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. God, I mean, even before that, when I was living in New Jersey and Philly, man, I was listening to Run DMC and the
Okay.
Fat Boys
Okay.
and man, all those guys, Kool Moe Dee, um, got Soul Sonic Force and all that other man, all that good, lovely, good hip hop. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
and you were like much younger, so you didn't really know, like, perhaps like by names the groups and everything. You just knew that you loved that music, right?
Absolutely. Oh yeah, most definitely.
At
Love
what
playing it at all. Oh yeah, all the time, man.
at what point in your life do you become kind of conscious of the culture and say, okay, this is what I love, like, this is me right here?
It was about maybe eighth grade, maybe seventh,
Nice.
eighth grade, man.
Nice. Middle
That's
school.
when
The middle
that's
school.
when yeah, middle school, man. That's
Yeah.
that's when fashion. That's when you start getting the fashion and everything like that. And you know how hip hop intertwines with it touches everything, man.
Most definitely.
Fashion,
Yeah.
not only just music, but fashion, just graffiti, just everything, dancing and everything. So it was the fashion that also got me into hip hop too, because I do enjoy to look good.
Of course.
So
Of course.
so
And
so man,
it it just so happens that that point in like kind of like at a young person's life is kind of like when you start like noticing the opposite sex,
Yep,
or
yep,
what
yep,
or
yep.
whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying?
Right, 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 right.
You kind of start noticing. Wait. I need to look
Yeah,
better.
yeah,
I
yeah,
need to
yeah,
smell
yeah,
good every
yeah.
day. You know. Um,
And that's what it was. That's
yeah.
exactly what it was, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And at that age, did you kind of like did a light bulb go off and say like also like this music thing is kind of like my thing?
Yes.
Were you involved at music at that age?
So yeah, I was making mixtapes also around that age.
Really?
Pause tapes. You'd listen to the
Pause
radio
tapes.
like,
Yes.
oh
I
man,
get you.
and
Yes. Yes.
you wait for your song to come on and be like, yo, there it go, or you call up,
Oh,
back in the day, you'd
yes.
call
Yes.
up and
Yes.
be like, hey, can you play this joint for me? And then the DJ be like, oh yeah, I got you. But DJs, they don't play no damn respect.
Right. They play whatever the hell they want.
Oh yeah. So you wait all day, and then during that time there'd be other joints on there. So yeah, so I started making pause tapes and everything like that, and that's when I think I really started like listening to DJs. Like hearing what they were doing and like
Yeah.
just their whole techniques and everything like that, and listening to like that's when I really started following DJ. Probably about eighth grade. That's when I really started paying attention.
What DJs did you like start following at the very beginning?
Clark Kent, Red Alert, man.
Hometown Heroes, huh?
Oh yeah, man. DJ Premier, man. Stretch Armstrong. God, I love Stretch Armstrong and Bobito, man. I used to love that show, man.
Really?
Oh God, yeah. And there was a couple of DJs when I lived in Rochester. There was like the college radio stations. They would play all that good underground hip hop
Really?
on Saturday nights. Yeah, because that's where I first heard Woo and everything like that.
College radio.
Those types of radio
Yeah.
stations.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And
So,
you go ahead, go ahead.
now, man, go ahead.
Oh no, that you mentioned that you also your family you have family that comes from the island. Where's that from? In the Caribbean?
Oh no, I don't. No, I don't have. I don't think I have any family in any
Oh,
islands.
okay.
I was
I
just saying
misunderstood
that
then.
hip hop, is like started off in the islands, man. You could say that it has those island roots, definitely, man. And and you could
I
say,
feel that.
yeah,
I feel that that's definitely true. Cole Herc, his background is Jamaican. So,
exactly,
the fact that he kind of like rode around in his convertible, whatever little hoopty with the big old
right, 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 right,
speakers in the back is kind of like from that Jamaican dance hall thing where it's like
exactly.
let's get our let's and that's something that's very Caribbean because in Colombia, Barranquilla, where my family is
Yes,
from,
yes, yes,
that
yes.
it's that kind of thing where let's get the biggest speakers that we can find, let's put them all together somewhere, and let's just listen to music and jam. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
definitely. I feel that. No. I guess I misunderstood you when I heard you. Well, but anyway,
No, you good.
like we were talking about, you know, you listening to like college radio. I understand that because for a long time hip hop, even like in the like late early '90s, you couldn't get that new like hip hop music if it wasn't from like the kind of like pirate radio and the college
Exactly.
stations, because
Mm-hmm.
the mainstream wasn't really listening to no like Redman, it wasn't really listening to no Wu-Tang, it wasn't really, it was the college stations. um as you grew up, did you kind of take that love of hip hop into college where you kind of like started spinning, or what was that kind of time frame for you with hip hop?
So I went to the military.
Oh, really?
I was in
Okay.
the military right after high school. I was in the military from '97 to 2001.
Salute. Thank you
And
for your service.
oh man, I appreciate it, man. So what was beautiful was my roommate when I was stationed in Texas, and peace to Vaughn, man. He had, man, we were on the same wavelength as far as hip hop,
Yeah.
and he ended up buying some turntables.
Ooh.
So, right, so I was
Ooh.
like, oh man. bet. So like, all right. So
Can I just fuck
we both
around?
work. Yeah, exactly. We both work two different shifts.
Hmm.
So he worked the night shift and I worked the day shift. So when he was at work, that was my
You
opportunity.
got down.
That's how
Biggie,
I
biggie, biggie,
basically cut
biggie.
my exactly, man. And so yeah, from that I brought that into there. So those you could say that those were my college years when I was in the military because I was
Okay.
like 18
Okay.
to 21,
Right.
something like that.
Right.
Definitely. Man, yeah, me and Von, he taught me and showed me a lot of dope underground hip hop. He was from Colorado.
Okay.
I showed him a lot of stuff that I knew, and we just sit back on Friday nights and just kick it, man.
And just
Just
spin records and
spin
yeah.
records and just talk shop about hip hop, man. It was
Nice.
lovely, man. It
Nice.
was
Nice.
beautiful. Mm-hmm.
When you come back from the military, is there kind of like any point where like you kind of like embrace hip hop, or how does the progression for your involvement in hip hop? Because I mean I get, like having to go to the military pretty much means that you had to kind of like take care of business on a personal level, you know and a lot of times, we people get married, people have kids, or decide to get a degree or whatever, and there isn't that much time for those kind of indulgences.
Yep.
How did it progress for you?
So when I first got out the military, of course, I had plenty of time. I was single. It was me and my brother. We had an apartment together. Me, my brother, and one of my good friends from high school. We had an apartment, and that's all I did. I just practiced like crazy.
Really?
I bought some turntables, and just bought a bunch of damn vinyl and just practiced like crazy. So yeah, that was like right
That's
after the
dope.
military, like
What year is
right
that?
2002.
Ooh,
Yeah,
the platinum era of hip hop.
exactly. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and that was when you can find all the new vinyl everywhere all the time, and I
Dope.
go to the record store all the time, and just I knew the owner, he holds shit for me and everything like that, and
Yeah.
it was pretty
Where
cool.
is there any kind of like vinyls that you kind of like can remember that you were like so proud of getting at any point in time? You're like, oh my god, I can't believe I got this fucking vinyl.
Gangstar, the Mass Appeal vinyl, man.
I
I
remember. I
absolutely
remember
love
that. I remember that cover.
it.
I remember
Yeah,
that
man,
cover.
that's the one right there where I'm
Nice.
still like I love this album, and my sons, they love that song too.
Yeah,
My
Mass
sons,
Appeal.
man, I've trained them well in hip hop.
Nice. That's
So
what's up. That's what's
yeah,
up.
so they also love that song, and I play that song. It's like you can feel the soul of it. Premier just did his business on that song. So I'd say that vinyl right there. When I got that, oh my god, yeah, man, it felt good. It's
Rest in peace, Guru.
like, oh,
Rest in peace,
yeah,
Guru. Yo, for
no doubt.
real.
Rest in peace to Guru, for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
man,
real.
that shit is dope, man. That
Yeah.
album is so dope, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything that they did together to me is kind of like just magical. Even the stuff that Guru did on his own.
Mm-hmm.
I had the pleasure of meeting him something like 2008.
Oh, really?
Yeah, out in Mexico City. I was
Okay.
out there and I was doing a show, and he went out there to do a show, and we were kind of like all backstage, and for some reason me and his manager hit it off, and one of the things that he asked coming off the stage was kind of like, oh, hey, do you have anybody that that can take us to the pyramids in Mexico City?
Yeah,
And we were
I know what
like,
you're talking
yo,
about. Yeah,
definitely, we can do that for you. Uh,
right.
give me a second. That one of my small children here
Yeah.
got into the
That's
mix.
funny. That's funny, man.
My
That's
bad.
all good. That's all good, man. That's all good.
One of my small children.
Yeah, man. I dig it. I dig it.
No, but that was so dope to be able to share with Gangstar, with Guru. He actually went with Solar. I don't know if you remember that
Okay.
he was working with
Mm-hmm.
this producer named Solar, and
Yep.
yeah, I got to meet them both, and that was a very, very, very cool experience. Um, during your time in hip hop, are there any memories that you have like that you might have shared with somebody that might be, somebody that you look up to in hip hop at any point?
You know, yeah. I got a DJ lesson with DJ Rhetmatic,
Ooh,
and that's who I consider my sensei right there, man.
really?
Yeah, definitely. The whole Beat Junkies crew,
Dude,
but Rhetmatic, man. Um, that lesson that he got, and we even went over a little bit. He talked to my son for a little bit, and we just chopped it up about
incredible.
DJing, especially, and how to approach just to be a better DJ, and how to approach just this art form and hip hop and everything about just in the DJing aspect. And man, I take those words that he gave me all the time. It was one of the best things, man. I loved it.
Hell
To
yeah, hell
meet
yeah.
like your idol like
Yeah,
that, for real, man. I love Rhythmatic. Rhythmatic is one of
that's
the
crazy.
reasons why I DJ. Because I heard that one mixtape that he did, man, and it just changed everything, man.
Nice.
But yeah, that DJ lesson with Rhythmatic really changed a whole lot for me as a DJ, and just as in hip hop in general. I just started reading music a whole lot differently and everything like
That's what's
that
up.
too, man.
That's
Yeah,
what's up. That's what's
yeah,
up. Those kind of things are experiences that kind of like are emblazoned in our memories, and like you said, like meeting your uh the person that you look up to, you know, as in your craft is something that's it's very impactful. Um,
absolutely.
so let's fast forward a little bit the time up till like kind of now. Let's talk about a little bit about what you're doing now, because like I said, I found out about you because of your mixes,
Yeah,
and I'm definitely very impressed. Like my hats off to you, in this game. I'm not a DJ, but you are an excellent DJ. I wanted to say as a DJ, but no, you are an excellent DJ, and in your craft, I just from what you put out and how you put everything together, I
yeah,
can see why H would like fuck with you, because you're the
yeah.
real deal. You know what I mean?
Thank
And
you.
Miami is going through such a I hate to say revival, but it is kind of a revival right now in
Bro.
Miami hip hop, where everything is bubbling up. You know, different different areas of Miami that didn't kind of connect inside of hip hop are now connecting.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything has always been in Miami, kind of like everybody on their own, and it's different now. And then we have these outside influences, which like you're collaborating with us over here,
Yep,
and you're putting our music into other ears out
yep,
there where you're at.
yep.
Um, what what kind of strategy, or no, I would say, what kind of vision do you have for what you're doing right now, the mixes that you're putting out, because you're putting out like kind of like the weekend mixes. what,
Yeah.
what's that like for you, as far as like putting it together, and kind of like I said, like the vision that you have for it?
So, like we were talking about earlier with those college radio stations, I always felt
Uh-huh.
like weekly they give me like the newest joints every week,
Nice.
of like the newest like head nodding joints, newest boom bap joints, just the newest hip hop every week. And
Yeah.
that's what I try to do. Man, I do a lot of digging, I do a lot of searching.
Dope.
I'll give it up to H. He plays a lot of dope ass hip hop that
Yeah.
nobody is really checking for,
Yeah.
and that's what I really try to do. I want to play that dope shit that nobody's checking for, that ain't being played on the radio. I don't know what the hell is being played on the radio, nor do I care,
You don't
because
even listen to that. That's not
nah, I
even
don't
none
even
of your
listen to.
concern.
It's none of
Oh.
my concern.
Oh.
It's because I know that, man, there's just so much better shit out there, man.
That's not even
Actual,
being paid attention to.
not even paying attention to, so many dope ass producers, so many dope ass lyricists, man. just so much hip hop. And like you were saying about Miami with the revival bubbling up, bro, I didn't even know Miami was on it like that. But Miami is fucking blowing up. I
Yeah,
love playing
yeah,
Miami
yeah.
hip hop. I
Dope.
love playing.
Thank you,
Like
man.
there's so many dope MCs in Miami. You got Shoddy, you got Tetris,
Yeah,
shit. You got
yeah,
H, man. You got Money Mowgli, man. You
yeah.
got dope production. I mean, you got No Emotion out, man. You got the Gods. You got so much shit out
And
there in
and
Miami.
it's
You
so
got you.
original, right?
It is
Because
so
it,
yes, it is so original,
especially
man.
with
And
like no emotion stuff, like everything that he does with the gods and everything, that is
yeah,
like so different from like everything else.
right,
Yeah.
right, man. It is man, there's so much, and hats off to H, because man, he's the reason why I'm sitting here with you right now.
Right.
Number one, and just he he also expanded my horizon, my hip hop horizon too, because that just led down a further rabbit hole with so much more shit, and
That's
that
dope. That's so dope.
provided me exactly with what I wanted, with being able to um put out put out a mix of the dope hip hop, I think, every week.
Yeah.
And it just so happens I'm able to do that because, like I said, there's so much dope shit every week. I'm able to put out a total different mix
That's
because there's
hot.
just so much dope ass underground hip hop out
Yeah.
there, man. So that's what I like to do. That's what I want to do. The weekends is what I got time to do. So,
You
but
gotta get in with
during
your
the
fitting,
week,
right?
man, that's right. During the week, though, it's a lot of practicing. It's a lot of setting up how I want it to sound. Because I'm kind of a perfectionist, and like my sensei says, all of them actually say, gotta just make sure you keep it clean. So I want to practice and making sure I'm keeping it clean for my audience, whether it be one person or freaking 50 people. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
care. I just want to be nice for myself, number one, for the craft, number two, and for the people after that, man.
And you
And
are, brother. You are. You
thank you.
are. Definitely,
Appreciate it,
definitely,
man.
definitely, definitely. Top
Appreciate
top 10 DJs in my opinion. Like in my opinion.
appreciate
For
it,
real, for
man. I
real.
appreciate that, yo. Yeah, man.
Yo,
Appreciate that.
and like I was trying to get like from you like the vision that you have for this. Like where do you see your mixes going? Like where do you want this to go? Where do you want this to lead to?
Honestly, as big as it can be, man. As
No.
big. I don't have any limit on it. There's no limitations. I don't want to put a limitation on it, man. If this is
Cool.
something that can help me, change the life of me and my family, and provide something better out there for us. And like I said, I enjoy doing this. I freaking enjoy spinning records and providing dope ass hip hop for people. Um, the sky's the limit. That's how I see it, man.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
And have you gotten any like offers to do like live stuff as far as like maybe like shows or stuff like that?
Nope,
Not
not
yet.
at all.
Okay.
I
Well,
I just do my own Twitch show on Saturday and Sundays, and that's about it.
it's gonna come. Believe put my word on it. It's gonna
Word
come.
word.
It's gonna
Bet.
come. Yo, since you mentioned it, why don't you go ahead and plug it up? Plug it up. Plug in the Twitch stream.
Oh yeah. Go to Twitch. I am DJ underscore Gemini underscore. Like I said, Saturday nights I'm on from 10 to 12. Sometimes I roll a little bit later, and Sunday nights I get on about the same time, maybe a little bit earlier because I don't want to keep the whole house up. But Saturday nights is straight up boom bap, man. It's
Nice.
tuck your chain type shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
that that grimy shit. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Sunday nights is the smokers session. It's the head
Oh,
nod. It's the head
okay.
nod session.
Okay.
So
Hey,
it's Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. No. I was gonna say that like right after now you're gonna get on, right?
Yeah, I am actually. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Okay. I wanted to ask you something else because uh well, I'm sure you're familiar with reggaeton, right?
With who?
Reggaeton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, from your perspective, where does reggaeton fit in within the whole hip hop as you see it?
Oh, I totally think it fits in. Um, I don't think there's, you know, I don't think there's who the hell would say that it doesn't, man. I mean,
Okay,
I don't think that it. I think that it does most definitely, bro.
nice,
I think
nice.
it fits in. Yeah, most definitely. Look, good beats, man. And I mean, I don't know any songs or anything like that, but when I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's that shit right
Dope,
there.
dope. That's what's up, man. I'm
Yeah,
gonna send you a couple records so you can listen
that's
to,
what's up.
you know what I
Right.
mean?
If
So you can,
somebody send me some shit
yeah,
and
yeah,
put me on and lead me down that rabbit hole, oh yeah,
yeah.
then it's on, man. Then it's on
Okay,
after that.
okay,
Yeah, yeah,
okay. I
yeah,
like to hear
yeah,
that. I like to
yeah,
hear that.
yeah,
Big dog, yo, I wanna thank you again for coming on to the show. This
man.
is
I
this
appreciate
is
you.
this is the first Zoom interview that I do in a long time, and
Yeah,
I'm glad that I'm able to get back into the Zoom interviews with such a great interview with you. You know, because I this is up to now has been such an awesome interview with you. Um,
yeah. I think the same, man, for real.
big dog, I really do appreciate that you kind of like you know I was kind of late, so I really do
That's
appreciate
all good,
that
man.
you held me down. Um,
Yeah,
and before we get out of here, there's a couple things that I would like from you. Let us know where that people can get you, social media. Um, you already mentioned the Twitch stream, but social media, and if you have a website, go ahead, plug it in too.
if I had a website, I wish.
Okay.
I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitter at DJ Gemini 5 because unfortunately there's 5 more motherfuckers that are named DJ Gemini.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then on Instagram I am at DJ Pollux and Caster because once again there's some motherfucking named DJ Gemini on Instagram. So
Okay, okay.
that's where you can find me at DJ Pollux and Caster and at DJ Gemini 5, and that's my Instagram and Twitter.
Nice,
And
nice.
I think I gave my Twitch already. And those are the 3
Yeah.
things you can find me on, man. You can hit me up on anything like that. If you got music to submit, I do have a link tree. You can hit that for my Instagram account, and I think you can hit that for my Twitter account too. So if you got some bomb ass shit to send me, man, I'll play it, yo.
And I'll definitely be putting all those links in the description when I upload to YouTube. So, just
Bet
so you
bet
know. Um,
bet.
another thing that I wanted to ask was uh Pollux and Caster.
Yeah,
Where does that come from?
those are the 2 most identifiable stars in the Gemini constellation. When you look at the Gemini
Nice.
constellation, those are the 2 bright stars in the constellation, Pollux and Castor.
Wow, that's deep, bro. That's
Yeah.
real deep.
Oh yeah,
Very
man.
cool.
I'm a nerd, man. I love astronomy too. So yeah, I'm into all that shit with
You
that,
went
yo.
real deep right there, brother. Very
Yeah.
cool, very cool, man.
Yeah,
Very
man.
cool. Well,
Yeah.
DJ Gemini, thank you so much for having so much patience with me and for being here today.
My
This
pleasure,
is
man.
this is not going to be your last, just your first interview on El Bad
Word.
Guy Show. All right, and
All right, man. I
I
appreciate that. Hell yeah, man. I'm down with that.
I got the mix that you sent me, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
be programming that on the Great FM and the Great FM Latino. Just so you know, I'm gonna be
That's what's up,
programming
man.
that so that we can have that going,
All
and
right.
hopefully you can keep me updated with new mixes
Got it.
whatever it is that in your power to do, and we'll
I
be
can do that.
collaborating further, brother. We'll
All
definitely be
right, man.
collaborating further.
Most deaf, man. Most deaf. Sean, I really appreciate it, man. I'm appreciative of this.
This was such an awesome convo, brother.
Yeah, man. Yes, it was. Yes,
it's
sir.
it's so great to know you, and it's so great to be able to be like in the presence and even in the collaboration with somebody that's so dedicated and so that I kind of think in Spanish sometimes, so I was going to say afilado, but
All
that
good.
when I was going to afilado means sharp, somebody
Yeah.
who's so
Yep.
sharp
Yep. I
in
know.
their
Yep.
in their craft, and it's really a
Yep.
pleasure, brother. All right, man.
I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man.
All
Really
right.
do, man.
We're gonna be in touch, and thank you so much for being on El Bad Guy Show, man.
All right, Joe. I appreciate it. Peace, peace.
Yo, yo, and this is the outro. WQRXDB. Nosotros somos la gran FM Latina, Dagr8fm.com. Ya tú sabes lo que es. Yo, DJ Gemini, we'll be talking soon, brother.
Peace.
Peace.
Estás escuchando The Bad Guy Show.